and when you saw that at the right time, you were able to take your exit, your exit when you saw that the whole thing is turning negative, and that's just the way it is. But the public, either you donate money into the GoFundMe or not, you have the right to ask for accountability on how money is being spent. So personally, I am going to be taking that GoFundMe. I'm going to be taking it up, and I am already making steps. I've gotten a lawyer in the US, and I know that Muyiwa is in the US as well. So, and there's a lot of guidelines that is actually guiding the GoFundMe. And why those in Nigeria dealing with the EFCC should continue to do their own thing. All right. So, for those that are saying that, did you contribute money? Did you put money there? Show us your receipt and let us know. Maybe we're going to return your money back. Well, even if you don't donate money, even the people in the people from the Mumi's camp, they have the right to ask for how the money is being spent. They have the right because the money is for the public. All right. So, and I hope Muyiwa is listening from wherever he is right now. So I hope those that want to screen record, they have the right to screen record. So here we go. Pardon me, I don't have my glasses here. So I guess this is written smaller particles. So I'm going to be reading. Just give me like a 30 minutes. All right. But chairman is not here. Ansale. All right, no problem. So accountability of GoFundMe campaign organizer in the US. So many people don't really understand. Moderator, I don't understand what is really going on. You don't need to bring nobody up here. You just those people up here is okay. But if I guess I saw Oloribi here. If Oloribi is around, you can come up. Lagata, if you're in the house, you can also come up. And where else again do we have? Anyway, so let's go. Accountability of GoFundMe campaign organizer in the US. Many TikTok commentators says that a recipient of public money cannot be compelled to account. I want to say this position is not correct. We should not pretend that the ignorance of the law will be an excuse in this case. This may be possible in Nigeria, where no coherent legal order exists. But for a GoFundMe set up in America or Europe, there is no hidden place for a golden fish apology to James and Lake Chase, who used the same title for one of his novels. Let me say categorically that individuals who set up a GoFundMe campaign in the US can be held accountable to the public, especially if allegations of misuse, mismanagement, or fraud arise again regarding the fund raised. Accountability depends on the campaign's purpose, the promise made to donors, the legal and ethical obligations associated with the campaign. GoFundMe has terms of service and refund policies, but donors and affected parties may also seek legal remedies under state and federal laws. In this case, the purpose of setting up the GoFundMe is to seek justice for the late Mohbad and use part of the fund for his burial. The fund can only be used for that purpose. 1. Legal obligation of GoFundMe campaign organizers. A. Fraudulent misrepresentation. Campaign organizers must present accurate information regarding the purpose of the fundraiser. Misrepresenting funds purpose or intended use constitute fraud under state and federal laws. For instance, in the case of United States versus Renwick, fraudulent fundraising led to legal actions and criminal penalties. B. Breach of fiduciary duty. If the campaign is set up for a special person or cause, the organizer may have a fiduciary duty to use the fund and promised. Okay, let me take that again. If the campaign is set up for a specific person or cause. The organizer may have a fiduciary duty to use the funds as promised. This fiduciary responsibility means they must act in good faith and in the best interest of the fundraiser's beneficiaries. Breach of this duty can lead to civil liability. C. Consumer protection laws. Misleading donors or engaging in deceptive practices can violate state consumer protection laws, such as unfair and deceptive act and practices status. These laws vary by state, but generally prohibit fraudulent or misleading fundraising activities. D. Gofundme policies. Gofundme has mechanism in place to ensure accountability. The platform prohibits fraud and provides a refund policy known as the Gofundme guarantee, which allows donors to request refund if funds are misused or not delivered for the stated purpose. 2. Steps to hold a campaign organizer accountable. If concerns arise about a GoFundMe campaign, donors or other interested parties can take several steps to demand accountability. A. If you are interested in accountability, you can request transparency from the organizers. How can this be done? Contact the organizers directly to request update or details information about how the funds are used. Campaign organizers are encouraged to provide periodic updates to donors. This is essential and cannot be put aside by the wanton wishes of some individuals whose sense of probity is conditioned by the country they live in. Nigerians in Nigeria may not take accountability seriously, but accountability is a must outside Nigerian shore. Again, one can review the campaign organized purpose. Let me take that again. Again, one can review the campaign's original purpose and compare it with the actual use of funds to identify discrepancies. One can report to GoFundMe. If the funds are suspected of being misused, file a report with GoFundMe through their platform. GoFundMe has a fraud protection team that investigates complaints and can freeze or recover funds in confirmed fraud cases. 2. One can also request a refund. Donors can request refunds under the GoFundMe guarantee, which applies if the platform determines that funds were misused. Requests must typically be made within 30 days of the donations. 3. You can file a complaint with consumer protection authorities. File a complaint with state consumer protection agencies, such as the Attorney General Office, citing violations of consumers' protection laws. Again, the Federal Trade Commission, FTC, can also be contacted in cases of significant fraud or deceptive fundraising practices. 4. Donors or beneficiaries can pursue civil litigations for breach of contract. And another 15 days after this month, if Muyiwa does not provide the GoFundMe, I will go live. I will go live and I will walk to the FBI office. I will go to the IRS office to let them know. Muyiwa, I don't care. You can send your dogs out, and I'm telling you, I've been telling you since last year. I keep telling you. I hope you're keeping all your receipts and all your records, because the public are going to ask for it. And when they ask for it, you better be able to get it out. And it's been how many weeks now you've not been able to respond to the public. The public of Justice for Mohbad, we use our sweat to raise these funds. And we have the right to ask you how you spend this money. All right? Your social security number is attached to the GoFundMe. Your bank account is attached to the GoFundMe. You set up the GoFundMe. This GoFundMe was actually set up 2023. I was aware of that. That was when we have about 35 GoFundMe all over the world, and we could not trace who owns those GoFundMe. So Muyiwa set up a GoFundMe which was not brought to the notice of the public. So we came up with the idea of opening the access account. And the access account is not owned by Baba Mohbad, it's owned by Justice for Mohbad. The reason why we opened this access account is for justice for Aloba, not for Joseph Aloba. And the essence of really opening the access account is for us to be able to donate funds for us to use to the purposes of getting justice for Aloba. We only use Baba Mohbad because he's a family member. All right? Number one. When we opened the access account, I was part of those that gave up with the idea that an access account should be open, because when Baba Mohbad was using his personal account, we kept asking, we kept saying no money, and we saw that people all over the world kept on giving him money. People giving money for for Justice for Mohbad, and then they put the money in this access account, and they keep saying no money, and then we said, okay, since you keep saying there's no money, since the Wema Bank account is your personal account, we decided to separate the personal account from Justice for Mohbad account, and that is why we came up with the idea of opening the access account. And the access account was opened in November 2023, and 4 signatory was actually suggested to be a signatory to that account, but unfortunately, we were able to boil it down to 2 signatories, and we appointed that Baba Mohbad should be a signatory to that account, and Muyiwa, Muyiwa should be another signatory to the account. Unfortunately, we discovered that Muyiwa did not put his name as a signatory to that account due to whatever whatever is known to him. I don't know. We found out in January 2024 that Muyiwa did not put his name. His name is not part of the signatory to the access account. Only Baba Mohbad is the sole signatory to this account, which means that Muyiwa lied to us. He lied to the people that it was part of that his name was a part of that he was a signatory to that account. You know, we didn't find out until when Bukky Jesse accused Baba Mohbad and Muyiwa of stealing money in the access account, and I stood my ground and I said, "You've been accused of that money in the access account." Okay, so for us to know the truth, you have to state or come out with a statement of account. And I stood my ground in December, and I told them that you must present the statement of account. It was during when they presented the statement of account, which I still have the statement of account till date. All right. Chairman, I would like you to also send a request if you are in the house. I can see you down there. I appreciate you. Yeah, so we were going to do that, but I just want to announce it to the public to let them know about what we're doing, Chairman. You can come up. I would love to have you up here. I would like to have you up here, Mr. Chairman. So only for us to find out that Muyiwa was not a signatory to that account. He lied.
John Bossman, please, can you change your banner to reflect what you are discussing? Mabino, please, if you don't mind.
Okay. Okay. All right, accountability. So, okay, hold on, please.
I felt like, okay, since Westo have done his own, mommy, when we go, please don't go, ma. Thank you. Muyiwa felt like since and Gorexi, the Gorexi who turned himself now to a high model, closing one high, opening one high, because you want to prove one point. Actually, that's not where I'm going to. Now, if Muyiwa believed that if Arifa can defraud the public, that he can also defraud the public. They went on and on. The stupid called Lagata, you came out to the public to say that you called Oriyomi. But if you are looking at ourselves, if we are saying justice for Mohbad and we are not able to go back, then we are not accountable. Mohbad could have gotten justice as early as November 2023, as early as October 2023 with African TV. Then they said no foundation, no contribution, no donation, no this, no team, no group. A gang led by Lagata messed up the interests of the person that is making sense in justice for Mohbad at this time in the name of African television. When the man made it clear to us that looking for justice for Mohbad is our corporate social responsibility. And for me that I've lived in an advanced country, seen how things are being done, how two people come together to hold the public and are accountable. Then he said he called Oriyomi to spoil the effort of African television. And since then, justice for Mohbad never remained the same. Lagata, after the whole world said that now Baba Mohbad is at Brekete, no any platform on TikTok should be talking or should be bringing Baba Mohbad to their platform. I remember that time because of their thief behavior. Lagata brought Baba Mohbad in their protest or whatsoever rubbish they were doing, because I see no impact of all those protests in UK than they only used it to scam the public. Mohbad never died in UK. He died in Nigeria. They use those things to defraud the public. Now, Lagata brought Baba Mohbad to his platform, and from there he turned Baba to a friend, or maybe before then. And Baba Mohbad left Brekete, and they started defrauding the public. Every week, according to my analysis, every week since Mohbad have paying, these guys have collected from the public Okereju $7,000. Calculate it in 17 months is over $260,000 that these people have used one way or the other to defraud the public, to the point of Omo Success that was never arrested or that never needed money. She had to go to Lagata 30 snare, 70 snare, àwọn afòkú dáwọ́jọ gba percentage, and they continue to defraud the public. And Muyiwa looked at it that, okay, I am the power of Anthony, a gang led by Muyiwa. They opened the Gofundme. And when I saw Crunch Queen and Chairman, my interest was, Chairman was a financial analyst. He understands everything by the figure. Crunch Queen is a professor. I was 100% sure that yes, justice for Mohbad was going to make some sense, because normally for me, I don't like to follow illiterates. They do things like animals, and that is why we are here. Now, they used Crunch Queen to advertise Gofundme, used Chairman, used my friend Andy to advertise Gofundme, and a lot of good people. I remember then, Crunch Queen, she was hawking this GoFundMe like someone, like Ghana man selling puff puff.
You know, so you be my oga, like gala.
No, it was like puff
Peckis finish
puff.
here, yeah. Peckis will be my
Inside
person.
show glass.
Peckis.
So you were hawking it like in a show glass. You were transparent, but all of a sudden, the criminals, when you are dealing with cultists and those that have cultist orientation disorder, they saw clearly that you were going to be a problem, just the same way you are a problem at this time, continuing to ask for accountability because it's not supposed to be hard. Now, as of today, we can see clearly that a gang led by Muyiwa, approved by Joseph Aloba, came to hijack this movement from Oriyomi, Brekete, QH Radio, and many people, including Angela Woods, including the likes of every one of us that have put that have put our 1 cent, our gift, our this, our that, our time, because time is the most precious, valuable thing that you can take from any thinking man in this life. We put our time in the movement. We continue to look for justice for Mohbad. Today now we know that Muyiwa ran away with $28,600 that is in the GoFundMe. In the last 6 weeks, I have not seen Muyiwa. So congratulations to him. I hope that you have a palace underground under this earth, because don't worry, and go soon touch you. You understand? And in December, we asked Baba Mohbad, because then if you ask them questions, they will say they are on the ground. This we say, some people will come to you and say, don't worry, when Mohbad gets justice. And I laugh, because some of us, we see, even if I don't see future, I see 3 months ahead. I used to see at least 3 months ahead. And that is why I'm saying, whatsoever unity anyone is preaching at this time without accountability, that person is suspect in this case. Especially wanting to use that another medium to steal from the public. If you trust this movement, go and collect a loan and use it to look for justice for Mohbad. If you really believe Mohbad is going to get justice, Mohbad is a billionaire. Even from Malian contract, Mohbad is a billionaire. Go and collect loan. Leave public funds. Leave publics alone. But, sometime, Akosile Tiduro, it has been written that some gullible people are going to contribute money, because if they ask them to contribute money for another purpose, then even when I was screaming that all the things I'm seeing these guys doing, these guys are not, they are just eating money. They went to the extent of, with confidence, Baba Mohbad went back to Brekete June 15, 2024, and he said to Brekete that I came here after the king petitioned him and the case done they passed in power. He ran back to Brekete to say, I came to give you updates. They have given us the permission to go and do our own private autopsy. Brekete promised. I remember sending a message to say, can we continue to donate to GoFundMe in the name of justice for Mohbad, advertised by Baba Mohbad? I looked at the containers of Gurexi only. If you see a thief, hold him very, very well. And I saw the containers of Joseph Aloba, to the point that some people were arrested. Joseph Aloba, a man that calls himself a man of God, cannot call the name of Binti, that is also affected by the petition of the monarch, which shows me that there is no any iota of or anything that makes a person like me to count him worthy to be a clergyman. And I thank God he has come out himself to say this is the reason why he's calling himself a pastor. Baba, you are not a pastor. Congratulations to you. Now, a gang led by Joseph Aloba have used Access Bank and Wema Bank to defraud the public. And I question, and I'm asking that based on the petition that is with the EFCC, if Baba is looking for justice, there is justice inside justice. Walk into the EFCC office at Ikoyi and show them your bank card and show them the petition and tell them you want to do accountability. Because you don't even need to come and explain to us on TikTok. We have done our own, we have done our own. The grace, the time of talking is past. Kò sí orí ọ̀fẹ́ àti sọ̀rọ̀ mọ́. You understand? And that is where we are at this time. Congratulations to Lighton. I'm happy that you did, because I was questioning your character. I was questioning your maybe 30 years in the US. Because if you can support this type of evil, which means that you could support anyone that wants to put Nigeria in problem. And I'm happy she has petitioned the FBI for what she has seen to be a misappropriation used of funds. That funds was used for purpose that are not justice for Mohbad. And that is a crime. And Baba himself is a leader of it. Because before you can give somebody your power of Anthony, you understand, it means that you trust that person. So yes, Baba is part of this gang. And I remember him calling people like me calculator. Baba, Mohbad self talk about calculator.
Help us to quickly round up, okay?
Oh, all right. I know you don't like to hear my...
No. So that I don't want chairman
to
disappear, you know?
Bossman, even Brekete gave you more than 30 minutes to talk on the phone. You understand? Your interview is still there. So Baba Mohbad is the gang leader of those that used his son to scam the public. And that is where we are calling, if we are looking for justice, if Baba is looking for justice, according to Mama Mohbad today, that if he is looking for justice and not using the death of his son to defraud the public, he should hand himself over to the EFCC. And you know he has a lawyer, he has a son. Because I don't understand where the son is. Sanshitu cannot say to us, one way go, you've done nothing, ma. That's 2024. You get, but I'm going about the fact, Buru too, we far this one. You also need to report this thing to the right authorities, please, ma. So that is where we are, mommy one with God. So Baba needs to do accountability, and it is not for the public anymore. You understand? Because the public, everybody have moved on. That is the fact. You understand? But if you really want to unite this public to look for justice for Mohbad, you understand? As you claim, Baba, print all your statement of accounts. You understand? Don't take the one Muyiwa gave you or Bossman. Don't take those ones so and one new for forgery. Baba, go to your bank and print the one where they know author, and go to the EFCC and let them know what is happening. Because whatsoever you have done with those funds is fraud. It's better if you have carried a laptop and we buy you internet and we know say omo pastor tin she yahoo, pastor funra re not there to take over yahoo. You understand? So there's no need for you to come to the public and be insulting the public, Baba. Please find a time, go to the EFCC, because if EFCC hold you, if EFCC come rough and do you for that Ikorodu, they go video you. So go there yourself. So Bossman, I know you want to do accountability, but me, Sele, I still don't trust you. I'm finding it very hard. to trust you.
Yeah,
Because I want to know. I want to know at what point did you feel manipulated in this case? You understand? When did you feel manipulated? Is it when Muyiwa came out? Tashiri too. You understand? Because Tashiri Oba too, everybody was fine. I was screaming that I'm not seeing results. Show us petitions. We've got many of our friends.
Let me quickly tell you something. You did not know that myself, Comrade Mose, Jablins were one of those people that actually make them to know, the public to know that the money is gone, because we went to Baba Mohbad and we asked Baba Mohbad, are you ready to do accountability? We are getting to the end of the year.
Bossman. See, whatsoever the time that you...
The end of this month, I'll be able to report more from this team. And Bossman, with what you want to do in the US, that is absolutely fantastic.
The government to monitor and conduct a transparent DNA for this child, so we can know if Liam is for Mohbad or not. It is what it is. Like I said, I don't think they're going to take any specimen from Baba Mohbad. They should take from Mohbad. The body is still there lying in the morgue. They can take a specimen from that body. All right? The specimen from that body is going to give 100% results. So if Liam is the son of Mohbad, that's what we want to know. So Wunmi has the right, and I'm going to be supporting Wunmi if there's transparency in the area of the DNA. And if Liam is the child of Mohbad, cool. If Liam is not, cool. I'm going to give her support. So far, it is free and fair. All right? So on Baba Mohbad, on Wunmi, on Liam, and on Mohbad, they deserve justice. Transparency is just the key. So that's what I wanted
to clear is that after they went to the court, and that was not a court order, after they agreed to do the DNA since October 4th, it's not Wunmi who is running from DNA. Let's make that clear. Let's not put things, no one
is running. I never said anyone is running.
No. I'm just trying to clear, because some people still think that Wunmi is not trying to do the DNA. It's not like that. Baba said, I'm not going to criticize Baba that he has not found time, right? That he's changed a lawyer. I'm not going to go. Whatever it is, I'm not going to dig into
That's going to be on him. If you think the lawyer is on him.
So that's on him.
It's on Wunmi's side. Part.
This is not
one thing I know that
that's all Bossman.
One thing that I know that is causing a little bit of whatever is that
we all
according to court, they agree that they will do they should do the DNA in Lagos and outside Lagos.
Yes.
So I guess they pick in Lagos, and I guess Wunmi is not ready to do any DNA outside Lagos.
No. They pick. You see, it was a lot coming, but they were writing letters back and forth, the lawyers. So the court is like, there is Baba picked one from Ibadan, right? And during the court hearing, because he said he has already paid the DNA, the money for the DNA to that particular hospital, the judge decided that particular Ibadan UCH should be removed so that Wunmi also will feel comfortable. But when they came back...
Say that again. I want you to say that again.
Ibadan UCH, right, should not be part of the hospitals that will be picked, right? Because Baba Mohbad has said during their this thing with the judge, said he came out and said he has already made a payment to...
I agree with you. I was about to say that. Exactly what you just said. Baba Mohbad goofed on that part. Baba Mohbad is one that caused that part. He goofed on that. He said that there are some things that Baba man is supposed not to be saying, and sometimes Baba Mohbad is one using his hand to mess up some things. Okay?
Yeah.
So people need to know that Baba Mohbad goofed on that part by going to court and saying things he's supposed not to say.
Exactly. So that's on him.
That is on Baba Mohbad.
So since you said that, then you...
Baba never paid any hospital. Number one, he never paid any hospital. I do not know why he has to come and say that in the court. So people don't really know. They need to know right now.
So we all have to be transparent when we're giving the submission. Who is turning me off? I'm not against.
Leave the woman alone. Let her talk.
So I'm not against you. You don't want to hear the truth. We all want the truth. So when they and said, okay, since you have choose the same hospital that you know you're not supposed to choose, and you have another hospital, Baba Mohbad choose 2 hospitals, one in Ibadan and one in Kini, and one in Lagos, and they were only supposed to have 2 hospitals, right? So Wumi's lawyer came back and said, since you have choose, and we all want the benefit, we want these things to be done, then I'm gonna add Lagoon Hospital to your already chosen.
No, hold on, Queen Abike. That was last year. Money, we paid anyone. Nobody paid any hospital. But he just came out to just be ranting and all, and he said that. I don't know how that word came out of his mouth, and then since all the dropped from his mouth, and they held onto that word against him, and they said, well, since you just said that he has given us some hospital money, that means for you to have said that, that means you have bribed the hospital, and then they said that okay, and Wunmi lawyer decided to take that against him. That won't need low hospital here. And Baba no, you down fellow here, and that won't need low. Didn't you just say that you gave money out? So that was what he said. So like I said, let Muyiwa himself, or Baba himself, let him come and deny this part. Let him come and deny this part. It's a thing that I know about. So, and then there's someone that is not even part of us said the same thing, and I'm surprised that she came out and she said the truth. That's just nothing but the truth.
Yeah, I don't think he will come and deny that if the money was actually given to a hospital, right? But for what reason, though? Did he also mention the reason?
Did he mention what reason for saying that?
No, for using the money, right? For giving them
the money. He did not give any money. The man doesn't even know what he's talking about.
Oh, okay, got you.
He just said some things, and then it was like, I don't know where, I don't know where the man. Sometimes he just said things he's supposed not to say. And then, but of course, he already said it out in court, and then those people heard about it. You gave money out to a hospital. Adam is paid or to compromise now. You talk about pay. You just said it. They used that word. No, if you just said that you gave money to the hospital to do DNA, and then they said, okay, we're not going to use that hospital, and that's what caused the boil between Wunmi lawyer and Baba Mohbad lawyer. So, and I will let them come and put that thing on Odumosu. I've been hearing that they've been putting that on Odumosu. Instead of you calling a spade, you want your Odumosu to take the bullet, but the person that actually made that issue told Dawala Sile, Veko take the responsibility of what he did. Who told Baba? Did he give any money to any hospital? Did he give any money out for the DNA? So why did he utter that statement out? Why did it come out of his mouth?
Bossman, those Wunmi people, that is how they're going around telling lies. They are going around telling lies.
That is not lie. The woman that came out just said the truth. I was surprised to even hear that she even know that truth. And that's just the truth. Let Muyiwa come and deny this one. Let him come out and deny it.
I didn't say that she's lying by like most of them going around telling lies.
Bossman, hello, good evening, everyone. You see, the issue I'm having here is not that, because I don't know if it's possible to make payment to a hospital even before the judgments. So I don't know why that happened. But the problem I'm having here is the fact that Team Wunmi came up here to say that. And even though we're not supposed to be for Baba, we're supposed to be for Mohbad and strictly Mohbad. We want justice for Mohbad. I mean, I'm speaking for myself now. That's where I stand. I'm not for Baba at all. But they're just, let's say, if our fellow justice seeker came up here to say, oh, I heard that Baba made payment before, Baba said he made payment to a hospital. Then I think it's
hold on, Alistic, hold on, please. I think just a second. Ebute, I don't understand. You said I should go read Wunmi article on the KG about the DNA saga. You understand better. What is it about it? You can brief me. You can also come up here and brief us on what. I don't have to go up there to go read out whatever was put stated in that on the posted on Linda KG, you can always come out and say it. But one thing I know is that lady that just came up here from Anti-Justice, she said the truth, and that's just the truth. I was surprised to hear that word from her mouth, and what she just said is the truth. Baba Mohbad group, number one, till date, they have not paid. They are not even allowed to pay any hospital. They've not paid any hospital. I don't understand. I do not even know where Baba heard that word from. I don't know why he even uttered that statement from his mouth. So if Baba Mohbad does something wrong, let him hold response. Let him be responsible for whatever he said. He goofed, and then don't put that on the lawyer. Baba Mohbad is the one. Is it the lawyer that told Baba Mohbad to go and say that thing? Did he give any hospital money?
Can I come in here? I'm not defending anybody, neither am I, but could it be that he was misinformed as well? You know what I mean? Like, could it be?
He was not misinformed. I don't understand. You know, sometimes when he oversabi you talk, he said things and then they use it against him. He said what he's supposed not to say and then use it against him. Imagine.
Bossman, since yesterday, that is how they're going around saying
No. I understand. I don't know what they are going around, but this one that this woman just said that Baba Mohbad was I'm telling you what I know. Bring Muyiwa, let him come and deny this. Let Baba deny what I just said to you. Baba goofed. Baba was the one that came out of his mouth. He said he has paid money to the hospital, and Wumi's lawyer heard about it. He said, yeah, you give money to who? That means we're not going to use that hospital. You're giving money to them. Okay, tell us, Baba, which money? Have they given you money to give any hospital? Have they paid any hospital till date? No. So why did that word come out of your mouth?
Yeah, but Bossman, I just feel that it's not supposed to come from you. You knew this. You knew this long time ago. But if a women supporter came up here to say that, and that's when you should concur with her, I think that's wrong. If that, because we haven't heard this, we are hearing.
No, but that's you're just hearing from that. That's just the truth.
There's nothing wrong here.
That's just the truth. So don't see, we're only looking for justice for Mohbad. We're not here against. We're not against Wunmi. Okay, if Wunmi is right, we will support Wunmi. We should support Wunmi. If somebody goofed, let us know. Let the public have the right to know. Who is Baba Mohbad? Say Baba Mohbad cannot goof. He messed up. He said what he's supposed not to say, and they used the word against him. So you want to put that on the lawyer? Is it Odumosu that told him to go and say what he said? No. Do you know how many things they've been lying? They've been saying Odumosu did. Because Odumosu is the lawyer, he cannot come out and talk against his client. There are many things that I know. Just don't let me just go there. Tell me what I just said today. If you have not heard that before, you're hearing it from my mouth. Like I said, I am not against Wunmi. All right? What I'm saying is that if Wunmi is right, he's right. So what they just said today, Wunmi, they said Baba Mohbad also see our Wunmi, and Wunmi used that against him. So we do not know why all this thing is delayed. You do not know the buhara between Wunmi and Baba Mohbad, but this is exactly what happened. The woman that came up, she said the truth, and the truth is just nothing but the truth. She said nothing but the truth. So if you people on this wing did not know what actually happened, that woman that just came up there, they know the truth.
Bossman, but you have to know that this is a public space, and whatever you say, especially you, that they know that you have so much knowledge about what's going on, it's gonna fly, and we have to be careful because we're not just alone here.
So I should not lie against me.
No. What I was expecting you to say was this: when the girl said that, you'll be like, okay, let Baba come out and say it himself. If it's true, even if you know it's true.
But that thing has been out. People have been saying it. He has not been coming out to say it. Meanwhile, I've not.
No, we only heard this yesterday, and so many platforms that she went to say this, people did not accept it. They were like, let's wait for Baba to come out and say it. Nobody. Okay, we also told her, she came on Paparano's platform, and Paparano said that he's not going to believe everything that comes from them. Let's wait for Baba to bring out the CTC. Because they claimed they were reading from the CTC, and Paparano was like, no, we have to wait for Baba to bring up, because you guys know how to turn things around to suit your own narrative. So let's wait for Baba. We personally asked Baba to release their own CTC so we can read and analyze it. This was what I was expecting from every other person.
Hold on, Alistic. I have been aware of all these things. They've been lying that people that are not from our side, they're not aware of what just happened just now. They've been putting the whole blame on Odumosu, not knowing that it's Baba Mohbad that caused this. So if it caused us something, let's call a spade a spade. Okay? Even though we are are looking for justice for Mohbad, not for Joseph Aloba. Okay, people need to get that right. We are looking for justice for Mohbad, not Joseph Aloba. Okay, I've been having a sleepless night. I can count how many times I have to go home with empty stomach, brainstorming and all stuff like that. All this thing needs to end. If Baba messed up, let us talk about it. I'm not going to be one of those people that are going to be abusing him and all stuff like that. But let's call a spade a spade. He goofed, and then let them look for another or whatever. Because we never go ahead and use that hospital. Because Baba Mohbad has said that he has paid the hospital money. So what do you expect? So you expect me to come and say whatever? Baba Mohbad will come out at the right time.
So Bossman, can you go back and listen to that video Baba did?
Realistic.
You hear Baba saying
This is
that?
one with God. Queen Treasure Placement. Realistic.
Yes,
We are
ma'am.
tired of covering up. I am tired, and I don't want people to push me.
Do you know how many
What
cover up
Bossman have done?
that we've
Honey,
done?
what Bossman have just said
I
is
am
the
tired
truth.
of it. When somebody do something,
We are
let's call it
tired.
out.
We are
So that
tired.
I'm tired of all this.
And we don't want to
And then
blow.
when you keep making mistakes, the same mistake over and over and over again, it make you to look stupid.
They
So
should
I'm
now.
looking for justice for
We are
Mohbad, not for
tired.
Aloba.
What he has just said is the truth and nothing but the truth. All what we want is we just want justice for Mohbad. As soon as that one is out, a lot of things will roll out. I've been saying it because enough of this, they are stupid things. Ẹni tó bá bìrè kan tún kọjú sí mi.
Some of them are blaming Odumosu for all this, not knowing that he
enough of this your shenanigans.
Some of them are blaming Odumosu for that. Everything you want to blame Odumosu because Odumosu cannot talk. Because Odumosu cannot talk.
Because we've been keeping quiet. I personally have been keeping quiet. I don't want to be pushed. One man for kakiri, buy your man for kakiri, buy your billions. I am calling your name right now. America Lajijongbe, don't just try it. Because Oma Koba Muyiwa ni, Odema Koba gidi gan. It is so mo ti sọ tipẹ́tipẹ́. Gbogbo irọ́ tí gbogbo yín pamọ́ mi. Enough is enough. Níta fún gbogbo yín, mo fẹ́ ready fún gbogbo yín báyìí.
Ẹ fi wọ́n sílẹ̀ mà. If you really want to know the truth, go and get.
Because I don't want to talk.
They're lying against Odumosu, right? Let Odumosu. If Odumosu.
Ẹ jẹ́ kí Muyiwa tó bá bí Muyiwa dáadáa. Pẹ̀lú gbogbo orí òkè tó ń lọ kó bọ́ síta. Kó wá kọjú sáyé.
I'm waiting for Muyiwa to come and do his own accountability. Let him come and do his own accountability.
Enough of this nonsense.
So when you do mistake over and over and over again, it gets worrisome. You get.
They've made us they've made a lot of people to say a lot of nonsense to us.
Most of the people are
not taking it again.
Because Odumosu cannot talk, because he doesn't look like he's the one to talk against his client or whatever. There are so many things, the bullet that he's taking for them. So you're now expecting us to now say that Baba Mohbad should come out to come and say what? Because some of them are already saying, putting that blame on Odumosu. So tell us, Baba, did they give him money? Did he give any money? Till date, they have not paid any hospital. They have not paid any hospital. So why you want to blame Odumosu for that? Why did he utter that statement out there? He uttered the statement to the point that the lawyer of Wunmi heard about it and they used that against him. Many people don't know anything about what actually happened and they expect me to come and lie. We are in 2025. We move. This 2025, we move. No covering up. Now, Mohbad, will they look justice for? Will they find justice for Mohbad? Ileri Oluwa Aloba. Not Wunmi, not Liam, and not Baba Mohbad. Definitely not Baba Mohbad. Not Baba Mohbad. Call a spade a spade. He goofed. That's what I just said. I'm not blaming him.
Not with another person.
But I don't know, so the actress tell me I have to pick up something else. That's why the application.
when we got your help, I've actually muted you because it seems you're talking to someone out there. So, Mr. Joseph, over to you, please, sir. So that
I don't have much to say. The problem we have here is that our
Right, Joseph, please, Pastor Joseph, hold on, sir. Omotunde Thomas, I know who you are. No, you, sir. I know who you are. You better stop saying liar there, because ẹlòmíì máa gbé ikú tí ò yẹ kó gbé. Ẹlòmíì, you going to carry the death that you are not supposed to carry. Enough of this nonsense that you guys are doing. All about.
A lot of them have actually.
You better carry yourself away from that place right now.
Lots of priority and all stuff like that.
And you idiots,
Mobile local. All right. Justice. So I am really more loyal to justice because I am tired of backing up. And that is just it. So, Mr. Joseph, over to you, please.
So we have to tell ourselves the truth. If we don't say our truth, we can't receive truth. And that is all. All these things that they are shouting, claiming, don't talk to Baba, don't abuse Baba. Baba himself have abused himself in many ways. He's already abused himself. He already messed up himself. So we have to tell him his mistake. This is where you make mistake. Don't do this again. This is what you should do. This is what you should not do. But if you keep on pampering him, cover him, at the end of the day, we lost everything that we are claiming we are looking for, which is justice. This is court of law, not ballet house. You can only lie at the ballet house to get sympathy. But if you lie at court, the judge will judge you according to the law, not according.
Yeah.
So we should let Baba know all these things. We should guide him in the right way, not to mislead him. All what these people are doing, they are misleading Baba. And Baba should be aware of it, that they are misleading me.
I have already said, but Mr. Joseph, Mr. Joseph, sir, I've already said something last week. I told people that if you think that you can get justice for Mohbad support with Baba Mohbad alone, you are on the long thing. It's high time people need to withdraw. That the justice for Mohbad is for Mohbad and not for any other person, not for Wunmi, not for Mohbad, and definitely not for Baba Mohbad. Definitely for Mohbad. Yes, is what we are looking for.
That is how it's supposed to is. But our people are turned this thing upside down. Instead of fighting for the boy that lost his life, we are fighting for the man that's still alive, that can still achieve many things for himself without collecting anything from Mohbad itself. He can still make it in life without having anything with Mohbad property. Let us focus on get justice for this boy so that other people can learn from it that, if I do this, public will come against me. But all these things we are doing now, he can't help us. We have to think twice. I'm a fan of Baba. In fact, a very close man to me. But I just decide in myself, no, this is how it's supposed to be. Don't let us no, let us focus on how Mohbad is going to get justice first. When he gets justice, we now focus in another thing that Baba should benefit from. I think that is what we're supposed to do instead of carrying the whole case. If you talk to Baba, I will come for you. If you talk to Baba, I will fight you. No. We are not abusing him. We are not causing him. We are trying to guide him for some certain thing that he should not do.
Exactly.
So that is